highly prey-driven dogs, not just working dogs, but all dogs that have that predisposition for high levels of prey drive, including small breeds like Jack Russells, Chihuahua, Kelpies, Border Collies, German Shepherds, Malinois, Staffies. There's no end of dog types in society that have extremely high levels of prey. One of the key things that we need to be very mindful of when we have these types of dogs, that there is no greater provider of dopamine for that dog than getting fulfillment out of stalking, chasing, capturing prey, something prey related. Now, if that's external to us and has nothing to do with the training program, it's going to create significant problems that we're not going to be able to easily interchange. So a dog that has already learnt to satisfy its prey drive with external factors in the environment, if you're out there with your marker, hello fly, and your clicker, and you're trying to override it with basic training, it's not going to cut it. You're going to get very, very frustrated, and you find you're not going to have the tools in place to overcome these types of issues with your dog. So just be very mindful that the dog needs to be developed more carefully. Now, the first place you're going to see it is probably in a park type environment. If your dog's off chasing birds, ducks, or other dogs, and your ability to, let's say, work on your recall when you're fighting prey drive is near impossible. You can do all of the strategies. So you can watch our videos on recall type exercises and things around that, and you might find you might do 5,000 reps and you might find it makes almost no difference. Now, the reason is because you can't compete with that level of dopamine that the dog's getting from those external factors. The only way to fight prey-related things is to do prey-related things yourself with your dog and start to block those external factors so they are no longer an option. Ultimately, the money and the pay starts coming from here, the big dollars, not from all of the external factors in the dog's world. So it makes it hard if you have adopted, rehomed a dog, and you're trying to develop that dog, and that dog has already learned to put all of its value in external environmental things. So you have to get careful advice and coaching to be able to work through that. But if you have a young dog, where you want to be very careful from the early stages in development of your dog, that you're shaping that prey drive, and that's going into play and activities that are about you and your dog and your relationship. So all that dopamine is associated with your relationship. That ends up supercharging your relationship, and that's how you end up getting that really beautiful looking obedience, precision obedience, and nice work from these types of dogs, is by channeling that prey into the work. So it's a double-edged sword. It's either going to work heavily against you, or if you put it to good use, you can make it absolutely work for you.